Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, this is a beautiful full-circle moment for him. He's able to finally get that dream job at his alma mater, and it all becomes a reality today when he runs out of the tunnel. He told me, I'm not sure how I'll feel, but I know my heart will be full. I'll keep you posted on how he's reacting to this crowd here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Warhawks kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Looking for a crease. It's Curtis. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll field this one in tight quarters. And they'll stop it right there on the return. The Warhawks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's a freshman that, despite not being highly recruited, has burst onto the scene. A talented young wideout who has played at a much higher level than his high school rankings would indicate. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take a shot. Complete to the right. And just the way you draw it up, talk about a guy. Let him make the first catch of his career right there. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Tells the run, wants to pass. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got him quickly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. First carry of the season for this transfer. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across for 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Fresh center down's going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give on the counter. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Warhawks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. First carry of the season. Swamped immediately.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Got him, and nobody's close. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it himself. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. And he's brought down after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Curtis. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the grab and room to run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Seven-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll go with a direct snap. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Play action on 1st down. Lucky to get it off.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Out wide right, it's Coleman. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Snap it to the back. And he's in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Just got rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. From the gun, it's Jamison. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Lets it fly. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Warhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. He'll try to tack on one more.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Turns it upfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh center downs going to the air. They're all over it. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Rush right in his face. Gets rid of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return through. This field position.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on throw, and that leads to the interception.
Across the 25.